What's good? It's Chigozy. Thursday, April 16th, 2020. It's a date with 60 numerology, quarantine equals 60, nigger 60, a date with 40 numerology, Zionist 40, death connects to the number 4 as well, and it's the 107th day of the year. So, this is important. I'm going to call this out too, but it is the 107th day of the year. Big earthquake numbers. Zachary Hubbard was calling these things out yesterday with the earthquake in 107. 107 is the 28th prime. It'll kill 28, COVID 28. But it's important, and we've seen them do this. He mentioned you have to look at what number it is. So April, right? 16th. April 16th equals, or is the 106th day of the year normally, but the 107th in leap years. So they're going to have some prophecy rituals. Prophecy 106. We could even see them talk about Christopher Columbus, or Columbus, Ohio, or Columbus, Georgia, or Columbus, Indiana. Columbus equals 106. 106 is a lot like 16. So you have to keep that in mind as well. A day with 259 days remaining. Let's see something real quick, too. One more thing we're going to see with the numbers, and then we're going to go to the propaganda and see how they arrange all this stuff. So I want to look at the number 259 because that'll set the tone for today. So 259, it's not a prime number, but I want to double check. For example, 257 is the 55th prime. 263 is the 56th prime. But I have to just kind of think that through. You know what I mean? So if you know the prime number relationships, the order, that also helps you understand what is and what's not a prime number. Small business loan money is all gone. The government's $349 billion emergency small business lending program is tapped out. Now what? I saw this earlier, and I'm so glad it's still up because it's a very good example. We're just talking about prime number relationships, right? Let's type that number in. 349. I just love how this stuff organically just comes out and helps my videos. It's because the Freemasons can't stop the riddles. 349 is the 70th prime number. This is what? What is this? A coronavirus plan? See? For their lending program for this whole coronavirus pandemic. Coronavirus equals 70 using the alphabetical order. Well, not the alphabetical order, but you use the alphabetical order in reverse and apply the numerology. But what I'm saying here is that they use gematria to code their information. So when you reverse the alphabetical order, C is the 24th letter because A is 26, Z is 1. So when you sum each letter single digit and add them together, you get 70. And we're talking about prime number relationships. That's why I was trying to look at what 259 was or whatever, just so we can see the prime number relationships if there are any. So you look at the odd number, 349, that's the 70th prime number, right? And there's coronavirus equals 70, and you see what they're saying in the propaganda. So, that's really the main thing that I wanted to show you today anyway. So let's just look at a little bit more of the nonsense. As governments fumbled their COVID-19 response, these 4 got it right on a day with 40 numerology. Also, that word fumbled, man, could be syncing this up with the NFL. Hospitalizations are down in New York, governor says. So here's what they're saying, they're down in New York, Italy, they're going down. So they're going down in all these places. This is the part where the CDC starts saying, yeah, guys, everything's declining, things are looking good. Then they'll send you back to your life. Just so then maybe 6 months down the line, say, oh, well, no, it's coming back, it's even worse. As what the simulation even said, Event 201. Or they could just be saying this now and say, oh, whoops, never mind. But, we'll see. Or again, this could be the end of the whole thing, and then this is just the big ritual warning for the next thing to come in a couple years from now, which could be even worse. The Year of the Tiger 2022. I don't know, but let's look at more of the nonsense they have coded here. What America's new normal may look like. Has some woman here in the mask. Look at that Cerelac, baby food and stuff on the wall. baby 78, like Wuhan coronavirus. Let's see what new normal equals. New normal with the 55 initials. New, like 42, like free, or excuse me, like Freemason, like New World Order. The new normal, the New World Order is putting this out. New normal equals 43, like pandemic. 47, like the number for the Freemasons. The compass set at 47 degrees. Masonic equals 115. Killing equals 115, 43, and 47. And that could be the new normal, just a bunch of killing from this, ramping it up for the next phase. That could just, they could be coding that because killing has 3 of those numbers. New normal with the sacrifice initials because N's the 14th letter. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5, 5, like sacrifice, and they updated this at 11:55. United States 55, it's about America as well, with this actor, Donald Trump, inside some fake news propaganda. With this 2-minute, 22-second video, Wuhan coronavirus, just use nominal order equals 222. See that? So it's just more nonsense. Smaller everything, no more big concerts, no more whatever. Disposable menus and mass servers. Empty stadiums and concert halls. Barring a vaccine, a pharmaceutical intervention, or herd immunity, Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti said that mass gatherings such as concerts and sporting events are unlikely until next year. That's literally what I'm saying. It's going to be like this, no concerts, this shit's not going to get back to the way it was, or even close to it, until, again, in my opinion, the vaccine comes out. It just makes so much sense. That's how everything's been for everything else. So, you think they're going to give us a nice pharmaceutical intervention that's just, really natural and chill, or they're just going to let everyone do herd immunity and you'll forget about it, which is how it works already with everything else? Nope, they want you to be vaccinated anyway. So, the last thing we should do is gather, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 people in one place, he said. This is New York they're talking here later on, but Thelema 125, that number for Thelema, the occult religion they're into, right there. With Mets owner Fred Wilpon. I don't want to read all this, but it's just stupid. Tracking of location and other personal information, they're already doing this. Are they going to make it more overt and ramp it up even more? Yeah, of course. That's why they're putting out this coronavirus agenda, so they can ramp up that's why they did 9/11, so they can have a reason to ramp up security, ramp up their police state, ramp up their militarized martial law New World Order. And they're putting this out now too, so they have a way to do that. They create the problem and provide the solution. That's how everything they do is. So this is just phase 2. Or phase whatever. Maybe it could honestly be phase, 800. Honestly, out of if you look way back thousands of years, it could just be one other phase in this giant fucking agenda. But at least in our generation, for as we know it, you call it phase 2. But look at this Adam Silver report optimism on NBA returning. Actually, Zach said it last night in his stream. He was so right. I cannot wait till the sports comes back. Guys, the reel's going to be even more clear because it's all going to be coronavirus related and shit. It'll be so easy. People can go for the 56 win on the 56 this and that. God, free money. I can't wait. But anyway, let's look at this. I forgot what they quoted in this. I was talking optimism. Optimism equals 42, like Zionism, 48, Freemason 42, 48, World War equals 48, 42, 114. He's clearly coding, it's the same numbers. Look at this shit. It's what the NBA is doing. Unbelievable. It's the same overlap. Optimism, World War. We have this you-know-who New World Order agent, Adam Silver. Guys, there's a deeper riddle to that, but that gives us a big clue. See? The World War numbers right there in optimism on NBA returning. Kill 17, NBA 17. I just this that alone. I know there's so much there. It just warrants further research and a separate video. You know what I mean? But at least now we know. We know the headline. We see what he's doing. We can even see how many days from his birthday it is. Might as well do that later. Let's just look at the rest of the propaganda. Carla Hall, your Hall 33, is here to help you get over your cooking at home slump. But my goodness, just mocking people for again depending on shit too much. So when they shut shit down, you can't do anything. I've been telling people for years, man. That's always my thing of preaching. Like at least learn how to be sort of self-sufficient. Amazon shuts down distribution centers in France by the numbers. This is a Scottish Freemasonic ritual from France. I'm telling you right now. Freemasonic does equal 54, 251 to 54th prime. Looking at France, looking for 29, 47, clear numbers. 11, the master number. Till May 11th, Masonic 115. I'm just skimming the numbers. Again, I'm trying to keep these videos super quick, super brief, just so you can see what type of nonsense these people are talking about today. I mean, I shouldn't read it and say, oh yeah, they're saying this. Okay, cool, that's great. I mean, that's just believing the nonsense propaganda. Male lemurs use stink flirting to attract mates. It's a ritual. It's coded. It's occult. I promise you, it is. They're not just trying to educate you on fucking lemurs. There's always by the numbers. There's always riddle. UK video pays tribute to immigrant key workers. I know key in UK. I think there's some overlap with but maybe not. I want to look at the date numerology again because I'm thinking of the propaganda we just saw. So sometimes I want to check back on the date numerology. We'll just refresh it up and see. 6024. Okay. Okie dokie. See Rio's Christ the Redeemer statue lit up as a doctor. We already saw that. 58-second video right there. Freemasonry 58. Girl Scouts break tradition to help those fighting COVID-19 crisis. A 2-minute 26-second video. This 2-minute 23-second video. Masonic 223. Novel coronavirus 223. 31 small tattoos with big meanings with an ampersand. I mean, this is paid content. I try not to talk about it because, they could just use some sort of API to just bring this all. And they might not even encode it like that. It's slightly possible. But this tells you specifically more from CNN. So, it's not an accident who this coded nonsense is from. Linda Ronstadt, this is by the numbers ritual. I'm telling you, from the Catholic Church. Apollo 11 director breaks down 8 moments to watch for. Yeah, I mean, we already saw some good examples earlier. That's why I'm kind of just, looking through the rest of this. This weekend, 42 photos. Jesuit 42. Freemason 42. Zionism 42. I mean, like that. Face shield. A baby with a face shield on. It's just nonsense. Again, baby, Wuhan coronavirus both equal 78. Baby and Jesuit equal the same thing. Today, let me type in baby real quick. Baby equals 24. Today's day with 24 numerology. But face shield, 45, 54, like Jesuit order, 72, like Jesuit order, guys. Is the Jesuit order putting out this propaganda? I cannot believe this shit. What have I said? The Jesuit order uses babies all the time. Anyone who watches my videos has known this pattern. It's so simple. Baby. 30, 78, 24. Like today's date numerology, 24. Jesuit equals 78. So it's baby 78, Jesuit 78. We've seen this riddle so many times in the news, those commercials we've seen, etc. Jesuit order equals the same thing as face shield, and they have that on a baby, on a day with 24 numerology, on the front page of their propaganda. I mean, come on. I mean, it's literally from the Catholic Church. What else would you have to see? And then you scroll down, you literally see Catholic Church. Some priest with a mask on. Oh my goodness. Where death is everywhere, because this guy's, or when death is everywhere, because this is a death cult. The April pink supermoon in pictures, obviously ritualistic. In case you missed it, what is this? They can't march. Okay, thank God. I thought it was some sort of like breathalyzer, but it's for like COVID-19. Oh, new device. Cops can now see if you have, some bullshit like that. Thank God it's not. But that doesn't mean they won't do it sometime soon. They can't march in the streets, so they're protesting in their cars instead. Well, I mean, this looks like an actor for the government, but hey, if someone out there is doing something, great. All right, peace out.